What is up, GOAT World? This is Bluetooth coming at you with Lukaz, the Heretic at GGP Orlando. First place with Warriors Lifted Research Group in the building, in attendance. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, so how do you feel coming into today?
Felt good, man. I felt ready for this. And just, you know, honestly, it was one of those things, just like, everyone's here. It's going to be good to see everyone. It's a win-win no matter what. And then just kept winning and kept winning. It's like, all right, I think I might be winning this.
Hey, absolutely, man. So what did you play today?
I played Warrior, of course. Kind of what I'm known for.
Nice.
Pretty standard, but a couple newer techs, right? They're standard techs, but newer, right?
Right.
So should I just jump into it?
Yeah, let's go take a look at, let's go start with the monsters here. Let's go take a look.
Let's look at the Warriors first. So we got the 3 Blade Knights, of course.
Yep, absolutely. Can't have a Warrior deck without those.
Sasuke.
Perfect.
Exiled. Didi. Level 2. Don Zalug. Then we got the 2 Kaikus.
So 3-2 for your BK Kaikus.
Yeah, 3-2. The BK, you know, it's good in the Warrior matchup. It's good in several matchups, and I want that first turn negate. You know, the Kaiku, he can be pretty weak early.
Right.
So the 2 makes sense, and you got to keep the monster count down.
Right, absolutely.
Of
keep
course,
it nice and low.
Tribe and Breaker.
Yeah.
BLS. And then the Jonathan LeBounty tech, Spirit Reaper, and Magician of Fate.
Ooh, nice, man.
Absolutely.
How'd you feel about the Reaper moth?
Reaper has gone so hard, hitting cards out of their hand, walling against Warriors, comboing with Knock and Mindcon. It just does a lot. You don't have to set it, you know, you can summon it. I had times where I would just summon it even though I couldn't get through, just to commit it to the board. So it's super versatile.
Yeah, absolutely.
Huge. And if you can clear their monster, if you have a Prima or a Call or something to where you are able to take care of one monster already, then the Reaper can come down and, you know, get value. So yeah, the monster lineup is very solid. Maybe you know, it's kind of unfortunate to have 15, but pretty good.
Absolutely. I noticed a lot of GOAT and metas in this event. Did you come across it?
I did. Actually, my one loss was to a GOAT deck with tomatoes, creature swap, all that kind of stuff. But I was fortunate to dodge it for the most part, which you'll see how fortunate I was. My side deck is not prepared for that. I honed in on the Turbo and the Warrior matchup big time because I expected to play it a lot. Yeah. All right, so the spells. Got Hot Grace Duo.
Of course.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Other staples, Snatch Steal, Heavy Storm, MST, Warrior Staple, Premature Burial. Got the Double Knock.
Perfect.
Got the Double Rotas.
Double Knock, Double Rotas. Yeah, keep it simple.
What's there to say about this, right?
Yeah, there's nothing to really say because it's so good.
Yeah.
It's all quality.
It's perfect. It's not a lot of spells for a Magician of Faith, but you know, it's only one up and it's fine. I mean, I you know, grabbing a Rhoda, I did that, and it's a good thing. It's a good play. Grabbing Heavy Storm's huge. I didn't do it this tournament, but it's if you Heavy Storm and they solemn it in the mirror, for example, they're like, all right, well, Heavy Storm's gone, and they just set everything.
Absolutely.
Resolve a Magician of Faith.
Okay, so that,
beautiful.
So these are clean. Let's put some traps here. Let's see what you got cooking on with the traps here.
So for the traps, let's start with the staples. Ring, Mirror Force, Torrential. Got Call the Haunted, because it's Warrior.
Yeah.
3 Solemns, because it's Warriors.
Yeah.
All right, and then the flex spots, so to speak, went ahead with 2 Sakus.
Okay.
I thought that's a nice balance. It is a nice balance. You can play 1 Saku, but, you know, in an event like this where there's a lot going on, and I don't have a lot of answers in Go Control anyway, so Soup, and then, you know, several matchups. Went with 2 Dust Tornadoes. Once again, super versatile card.
Big fan.
Yeah, huge card.
Big fan of this card.
And then went with 3 Trap Dushers.
Okay, yeah, so you're just killing on that
Just
turbo.
Going for turbo hard. I almost went with 2 Trap Dust Shoots. But it just felt like the right call. I like to run 3 dust shoots. I think people have seen that I run 3 dust shoots when I can. If I'm running dust shoot, I'm probably running 3 of it. Some people say that the difference is negligible, but hey, I want it. I want that difference. So I can see why people hedge with 2 because they don't want to have it in the bad matchup. But I'm trying to I'm trying to play hard and win hard. I'm not trying to,
You're not trying to
get
play a
by
fair
with
game.
easy deck. No, I'm not trying to play a fair game. No,
Yeah.
hell no. I want to get to the dust shoots, and then I want to set the solemns, and you don't get to play. Sorry, man.
Exactly, man. That's what this deck does best. Going into your sides, what was your main expecting deck? What were you going to face most of the time, and did you prepare for it?
I expected to play against Turbo the most. I think I prepared accordingly. And then I feel like you have to side super hard against Warriors, so most of my side deck is devoted to Warriors.
Okay.
With, a couple cards that are great against Warriors, but also multi-purpose. Hopefully I don't play against Burn.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I played against him twice, and I managed to win, but I definitely was punting that matchup pretty hard in this side deck. I played against it twice, and I won both, so the deck can still win against it. You just have to know what you're doing. You have to know when to use the right cards. So I guess I'll talk about the Turbo stuff first, right? So against Turbo, I've got the double Minecon.
Okay.
I've got the extra level 2. I want to, if I'm going second, I want to have one of these cards, Blade Knight, Knock, Mind Control. So I'm trying to have the double Minecon, the double Knock, the double level 2, the triple Blade Knight.
Right.
I want to go in on that face down right off the bat. And I thought about playing a second Sasuke. I almost made the second Sasuke. I actually cut that last minute. But I figured level 2 is a better answer in the side deck because it can answer that face down Blade Knight, face down Spy turn 1, which a lot of people do tend to set the Spy turn 1. Now you run into a Sengen or something that sucks. And that happened. I ran into a Sengen first turn a couple times.
But that point is what it is.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Then they're gonna summon a Deco or something. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. So that's my Turbo stuff. Cards that would be questionable against Turbo, but you could maybe do going first, is the 3 Gravekeeper Spies, but they're mostly in there for the Warrior matchup.
Right.
Another card that I occasionally brought against Turbo players that if I didn't think they'd put me on it, is the one of Zing Zen Who.
This card was putting in work in that final.
Oh my god. This card put in work all day.
Oh my goodness, this card.
People were not expecting it, and even when they expected it and said, "Oh man, maybe there's a Zing," they still played into it.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, you respect the Zing, you lose because you're not able to put down enough back row to really
and I got
supplement
the double Dust Tornado.
Yeah, double Dust Tornado, and you also play Solemn. So whatever they do have set, you can answer.
Yep. It's hard for them to play around this.
It's pretty amazing pressure and how unique it is.
I almost wanted to main it, but I didn't feel like it was safe enough.
I can see that for sure. Yeah.
So like I said, this is the Turbo stuff. And honestly, you don't need that much to face against Turbo. So even though I was expecting Turbo, the main deck is basically a post-side anti-Turbo deck already. Like this is ready to be Turbo as it is. So
if it plays level 2 and it plays Sasuke, you're in the running.
You're feeling all right. And the Kaikus and Dust Shoots and yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. So for the Warrior matchup, I've got a ton of cards. So I got the 3 Spies, I got the Zing, I've got the Zambara.
Everybody loves them.
Oh, beautiful card. I thought about playing multiple, but I just couldn't fit it all. I'm a big fan of playing 2 Mobius. I want to draw that card.
This card is so dope.
This card is amazing. Even if you drop it, what are they going to do? Solemn it? And then if you solemn it back, then they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it also combos really well with the Zing too, because they can't respond to it.
Yeah, you can blow the stuff away and it's gone.
Yeah, and then what are they going to do? You can't MST the Zing anymore. It doesn't make any sense to the value off of it now.
Right, you lock in your play.
It's pretty great.
To combo with him and also, just to try to steal games is the one of BrainCon.
Great card.
I wanted to go up to 3 Sakus against the Warrior Mare.
Makes sense.
I've got a Smashing Ground also against that deck. A lot of people are playing the Spirit Reaper nowadays. A lot of people are playing the Gravekeeper Spy. And it can even, like I said, I didn't prepare that much for Thousand-Eyes of Strix, so it can answer a Thousand-Eyes of Strix. Multi-purpose. Book of Moon, a concession to Go Control.
Yep.
And then Tsukiyomi, you can bring it in against the Thousand-Eyes of Strix. If you want to, you can bring it in against Warriors if you're going to be leaving in the knock. Which Full disclosure, I did not do. I shouldn't have played this card.
Wait, at least it got you there, even if you didn't play it.
It did not get me there. The rest was good enough to get me there. 14. It was a 14 card side deck.
14 cards to make it the first place.
This should have been Osher or Priest. It should have been Osher or Priest, and it was up until the last second. I made several changes at the last second. That's the only one that I wish I had not done.
That's what happens, man. Gets in your head.
Yeah,
You know?
You start thinking, overthinking.
But you know what? Even with the 14 card side deck, the 54, not 55, got you that PS5 right there, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations on your invite, man. 5th invite?
5th if I'm counting right. I believe it's 5th.
Congratulations, man. Hope to see you in the future. Can't wait to see you in Worlds.
Yep.
Play well out there, man. Have a great night.
Hell yeah, man.